Stop right there. This just changed everything for millions of people. If you or someone you love depends on Social Security, you need to hear this right now because what just happened is something no one was expecting. Justin Social Security has received some unbelievable news, and it could directly impact your monthly payments, your future benefits, and even how much money you get starting very soon. And the most shocking part? Many people still don't know about it. So please stay with me, because missing this update could cost you money. Now, imagine this. You wake up one morning, check your bank account, and see a higher Social Security payment than usual. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, for some people, this could soon become reality. Here's what's going on. The government has been under pressure for months. Rising costs, inflation, and complaints from seniors have been growing louder. People have been struggling to afford basic things: food, rent, medicine. And finally, officials have responded. There is now a major update being discussed and partially rolled out that could increase benefits, adjust payments, and even change eligibility rules for some groups. Yes, you heard that right. But before you get too excited, there are some very important details you need to understand, because not everyone will benefit the same way. Let me explain this in simple terms. The biggest part of this update is related to cost of living adjustments, also known as COLA. This is the amount your Social Security payment increases to keep up with inflation. And this time, the adjustment is stronger than expected. That means many seniors could see a noticeable increase in their monthly checks. But here's the twist. Not everyone will receive the same increase. Some people may get more, while others may see only a small change. Now you might be wondering, am I eligible? Let's break that down. If you are already receiving Social Security retirement benefits, you are most likely eligible for the increase. This includes seniors, disabled individuals, and survivors receiving benefits. But if you are planning to apply soon, your eligibility could depend on your work history, your age, and your income level. And this is where things get really important. There are also discussions about expanding benefits for lower-income seniors, people who are struggling the most. This means if your income is below a certain level, you could receive additional support. Let me give you a simple example. Think about Mary, a 72-year-old widow. She lives alone and depends on her Social Security check every month. Lately, she's been cutting back on groceries just to pay her electricity bill. With this new update, Mary could receive a higher monthly payment, helping her afford both food and utilities without stress. Now think about John, a 66-year-old who just retired. He's about to apply for benefits. Because of these changes, his starting benefit amount could be slightly higher than expected. That's why this update matters so much. But wait, there's more. Payment dates are also something you need to pay close attention to. Social Security payments are usually sent based on your birth date. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th, you typically get paid on the second Wednesday of the month. If it's between the 11th and 20th, you get paid on the third Wednesday. And if it's between the 21st and 31st, you receive your payment on the fourth Wednesday. Now, with this new update, those dates remain mostly the same, but the amounts could change. And in some cases, there could be early payments or adjustments depending on processing times. So make sure you keep an eye on your bank account and your Social Security statements. Now here comes a warning. Some scammers are already trying to take advantage of this news. Yes, unfortunately, whenever there's a big update like this, fake calls and messages start going around. People pretending to be from Social Security might contact you, asking for your personal information. Please remember this. Social Security will never call you asking for your bank details or personal information out of the blue. If you receive a suspicious call, hang up immediately. Protect yourself. Now let's talk about how you can actually claim these benefits, or make sure you're getting the correct amount. If you are already receiving benefits, you don't need to do anything. The increase, if you qualify, will be applied automatically. But if you are not yet receiving benefits, you should consider applying as soon as you are eligible. You can apply online, by phone, or by visiting a Social Security office. When applying, make sure you have your important documents ready, like your Social Security number, proof of age, and work history. And here's a small tip that could make a big difference. If you delay your benefits beyond your full retirement age, your monthly payment could increase even more. But if you take benefits early, your monthly amount will be reduced. So, timing matters. Let's go back to something very important. IMPORTANTUPDATE. There are also talks about strengthening the Social Security system itself. That means ensuring it continues to provide benefits for future generations. This could involve changes in taxes, contribution limits, or funding methods. While nothing is fully confirmed yet, it shows that the government is taking the situation seriously. And that's a big deal. Because for years, people have been worried about whether Social Security would run out of money. This update brings some hope. But again, not everything is final. Things could still change. That's why it's important to stay informed. Let me ask you something. Have you checked your latest Social Security statement? Many people don't, and that's a mistake. Your statement shows your estimated benefits, your earnings record, and any changes that might affect you. Checking it regularly can help you avoid surprises. Now imagine this. You've worked your whole life. You've paid into the system. And now, in your retirement years, you finally start to see some relief. That's what this update is about. Helping people live with dignity. Helping seniors breathe a little easier. But remember, information is power. The more you know, the better decisions you can make. So here's what you should do next. First, check your eligibility. Second, review your payment schedule. Third, watch out for scams. And fourth, stay updated on any new announcements. Because things are still developing, and you don't want to miss anything. Before we continue, if you found this information helpful so far, take a second to like this video. It really helps spread this important message to others who need it. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update like this. Now let's talk about one more thing that many people overlook. Taxes. Yes, your Social Security benefits could be taxable depending on your total income. So if your benefits increase, it could slightly affect your tax situation. It's always a good idea to speak with a financial advisor or check official guidelines to understand how this impacts you. Let's go back to our example. Mary receives a higher payment. That's great. But if her total income crosses a certain threshold, she might have to pay a small amount in taxes. It's not a bad thing, but it's something to be aware of. Now here's another scenario. What if you're still working while receiving Social Security? In that case, your benefits could be temporarily reduced if your income exceeds certain limits. But once you reach full retirement age, those reductions stop. Again, timing matters. Everything comes down to making informed choices. And that's exactly why this update is so important. Because it gives you new opportunities, new possibilities, and maybe a little more peace of mind. But let me say this clearly. Don't assume anything. Always verify. Always check official sources. And always stay alert. Because your financial future depends on it. We're living in uncertain times. Prices are rising. Expenses are increasing. And every dollar counts. That's why even a small increase in your Social Security benefits can make a big difference. It could mean better food on the table. It could mean being able to afford your medication. It could mean less stress every single day. And isn't that what everyone deserves? A little stability, a little comfort, a little peace. So as we wrap this up, remember this. This is not just news. This is something that could directly impact your life. And the sooner you understand it, the better prepared you'll be. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'll do my best to help you. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need it. Because information like this should reach everyone. Stay safe, stay informed, and remember, your future matters more than you think.